handling stressful situations, not as tricky as it seems. I can give you a brief example of one from this morning. Just landed in Egypt now, and we were heading to the airport, and we left a reasonable amount of time for the time it said it was going to take last night, and unforeseen circumstances, the motorway ends up being closed, and the next reroute option is also looking the same. And so we're like, oh, crap, what do we do? We're going to miss bag drop. And we were like, okay, cool. What is within our control? So once you're driving's a fantastic example of this. It takes as long as it takes. Like, you can drive faster, you can go past the speed limit, but the return for the increased risk, it's not worth it. If you've got like an hour journey and you put your foot down, you drive aggressively, you might save 5 minutes. But the risk of like severe injury or like massive delay, I promise you it's not worth the risk. So, in a situation like that where you cannot control it, breathe. There's nothing you can do. You're going to turn up when you're going to turn up, and you come up with an alternative plan to deal with, right, what's going to happen should this scenario arise once we get there, so that you've got a plan of action. But once you are executing something, if nothing can be done from that point, it's no longer in your control, don't panic, because it's not going to help you. And if it does happen, okay, great, you now have to deal with it. And if it doesn't, you've panicked for no reason. So what did we do? We had to look at alternative routes, right? So we carried on with the executing the plan as planned. Like, there's not a lot we can do, let's just go. Found an alternative route, which we took. We got there half an hour later than we were expecting, and we're like, okay, cool. So bag drops will close 15 minutes after we arrive. So what I will do is drop you off at the entrance with the bag. You'll go drop it off, I'll park, and come and find you. That's what we did. Breeze, no problem. But we had a backup plan. If we went and the gate was closed, fine. All right, the bag drop was closed, fine. We'd just go back, we'd repack everything that we could, reprioritize what do we need, put it into our hand luggage, and go with just hand luggage. Like, it's not the end of the world. Anything you need to buy, or anything you need to exist, you can buy wherever you're going, right? Like, I'm still going to have my toothbrush, I'm still going to have my passport on my phone. I'm coming somewhere warm, what more do I need than swim shorts and a shirt? Not a lot. So the trick is to go to the extreme of like, okay, let's play this out, what happens? How bad is that? Okay. Is there any other way we can do this? You just keep going through like that. And at the point of you've done all your analysis, you've got all of your plans, if execution is all that is left, the time for fear and anxiety is gone. Because now it's out of your control. So stress about the stuff that you can control, focus on that, find solutions, think outside of the box. But then once you're in execution mode, just execute, get it done. Deal with the consequences of it. And that's it. And the trick is, I think where this comes from is a stem of fear in people is, as a child, if you mess up, there are significant ramifications from parents, like shouting and positional authority being upset. The reality in the real world once you're an adult is, if you mess up, if something happens for an unforeseen circumstance, and that will happen, then you just need to ask, great, what is it now going to take to be able to get there? Okay, am I willing to do that, yes or no? And then you make a choice, and you got to live with it. That's it. So get used to making decisions and living with the outcome of the decision that you've made. And it may or may not be perfect, but who cares? It's done now, move on. And that's it. But I have to admit, I did find it very exciting. Kind of gave me like some of that business rush back of being like, oh, there is a cortisol / adrenaline situation here. This is fun. But stayed perfectly calm, created a new plan, executed it, all is well. So that's it. Stay calm under pressure, guys. And the trick is, think through all your options so you have prepared. If it's inside your control, control it. If it's outside your control, just execute. That's all you can do.